Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Perrie, sales representative at Royal & Page Niagara Real Estate Center. This is The Market. I'm sitting here today with Chris Cutaia. Thank you very much for the Mortgage Group coming to see me today. Chris, what we're finding is in this market, a lot of buyers, what they're doing is they're purchasing a home that requires, for lack of a better term, a little bit of elbow grease. And what they're doing is they're buying a home, need a little bit of some TLC, but what they're doing is totally customizing with renovations that suit their needs and completely what they want out of a home. So can you talk about a little bit today for the buyers out there how buyers in this market are doing that?
Sure. So there's a program out there offered by Genworth Canada. It's called the Purchase Plus Improvements Program. To keep that simple, what it allows you to do is get the renovations done on your house and actually put that back into your mortgage and spread that out. So it's saving money, it's saving moving forward. You don't have to use credit cards, line of credit, stuff, borrow money from here, that kind of stuff. So yeah. So to keep it simple, if somebody wants to get a house for say $300,000 and you want to put about $50,000 worth of renovations in it, well, what you have to do is you come up with the money yourself through credit cards and a line of credit up front. And then what Genworth allows you to do is take 95% of that, because they can't lend 100%. Okay. That 95% gets back into your house. So now your house is, instead of 300, is worth 350. You have to come up with the down payment of the higher final amount of 350.
Right. Okay.
Right. So you're still putting 5% down if you want. That's the minimum.
But it's on the total amount.
But it's on the end result after the renovations, correct?
Okay, yes. So
5% of 350 is what your buyers would be looking to put down. But it allows you to really do that little, the renovations you want to do, put the little, care into the home that you're talking about, right?
So for buyers that are out there and you're searching for a home and you can't find one that totally fits your needs as far as updates go, if a buyer's out there and they find a home that, has a lot of potential, basically they can use this program to help with the renovation costs. Correct. And in the long run, it's a smarter decision financially?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not for everyone, but in most cases what's out there, it's definitely the weight off their shoulders, let's say, because as long as you have that money to get it done, they're very fast on reimbursing you with the funds and stuff like that. So it's not like you have to wait months before you get your money back from Genworth. Okay. They're very quick. A lot of it is done, so the steps that are involved is once they get the renovations done, the lender, the banks, will actually send somebody out to double check that it's been done. You have to make sure though that you're adding value to the house. That's the main thing, right? Is a lot of people say, I want to put a pool in, I want to put a hot tub in, that kind of stuff. You have to do stuff, flooring, walls, the main stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. So, and that actually was a good point, because I was going to ask, is there a time frame that buyers need to have this done in?
Not necessarily. There's no specific time frame, but they would like it done. Well, I mean, you got to think of it on the buyer's perspective, because they're the ones that are putting out the cash up front. So the sooner you get it done, the less interest you'll be paying on your end on the credit cards or the whatever you know what I mean? So the faster you get it done, the faster you get the cash back.
Right. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when you say the money up front, is that just with the down payment?
So the down payment is kind of pushed to the side. I'm talking about if they want to do the renovations once they take, or you'd have to let me know what you'd like to do to the house.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to go to your lender and just kind of say, I want to put X amount into the house. Then the down payment would be adjusted on that.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense.
You start out with your lower mortgage as the original, say, $300,000 we talked about.
Okay.
But once the renovations are done, the bank will readjust the rate to the new higher mortgage of the $350, right?
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
While you're doing the renovations and stuff, you're still paying on the smaller amount, and then it adjusts when you're done.
Okay. Well, that seems like a much smarter decision for most people. Especially when in this market it's getting tougher and tougher to find the property that they want.
Yes,
and with this program, it just allows you to, widen your range for your shopping.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. So as long as you're aware that you will be paying a little bit larger of a down payment because you have to pay on the final end result, Other than that, it's a very easy and straightforward process. A lot of it's done within the banks, and yeah, I mean, I think it's a great product. I've used it for years now, and there are a lot of people out there that, I kind of like this house, but it needs this, or it needs a kitchen, or like you see that, right? So, especially with the way the market's going, so I think there's not enough people taking advantage of it, in my opinion. Okay. I think it really needs to be pushed because it is a great product.
Did you hear that? Take advantage of it. Okay, Chris. So if any of the buyers out there have any questions about how to get started with this program, how can they get in contact with you?
Yep. So they can email me. It's chris.cutaia@themortgagegroup.com or mortgage.
Cutaia.
Yeah, chris.cutaia@mortgagegroup.com. And or you can reach me on my cell. I'm always around 289-228-6587. And
no prank calls.
And I'd be happy to help with any questions. And if you need more information, definitely let me know.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
problem.
you stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Explaining that program. Guys, thank you very much for tuning into the market. As Chris said, check out some of the information. I'll put his Facebook page into the description, and give him a call and find out more about this amazing product. Thank you very much.